This quiet stone bridge right here is an absolute magnet for violent death. It was built by a vicar, Thomas Forrest, who was then burned alive for his faith in 1538. Then, right here, a bakery driver was gunned down for pocket change in 1865. Welcome to Dollar, where a beautiful walk hides centuries of brutal history. The town's known as the Classic Borough, defined by the grand neoclassical academy. It looks like pure enlightenment, but it's built on the ghost of coal dust from its industrial past. We're walking the old Devon Valley railway line. This stretch survived the cuts, kept alive solely by coal from the Dollar mine. The miners then hit contamination, worthless coal, poisonous gas started to bubble up, the coal ran out, the railway died, and the earth itself decommissioned Dollar's industrial age. We leave the track and head across fields towards Pickover. It's a physical walk backward in time to the Pictish era. We're standing on land settled by the Martyr tribe. Their history is still coded in the name. Back to Vicars Bridge, the site of two great extremes. Thomas Forrest built it as an act of great benevolence. It's spring now and the sun is shining, and it's good to see the fresh regrowth. Sadly, I'm not in my spring, and by the end of this, I wish I could regrow parts of my own body. In 1865, the benevolence ended. A robber pulled a gun and shot Alexander McEwen at point-blank range. The killer, Joseph Bell, was eventually caught and sentenced to be hanged. The execution was a disaster. The rope snapped, his body hit the ground, and the crowds rioted. It was such a spectacular failure of justice that it ended public hangings forever. So we follow the Devon now, moving from the dark history of man to the deepest folklore. The river, of course, is haunted by the Kelpie, that supernatural waterhorse that wants to drag you under. It's a powerful, ancient warning against the water's deceptively tranquil surface. If you want to see if I finally slip up and get dragged into the Devon by a Kelpie, please do subscribe. In contrast, the salmon in this river is meant to represent wisdom and cultural resilience. The salmon of knowledge, whose flesh granted universal wisdom. Here's the modern wisdom. This man-made weir is a critical barrier to those fish. It locks migratory trout and salmon out of their vital spawning grounds. The true ecological debt of the 19th century industry. Downstream is the most dramatic relic of the industrial age, the old railway viaduct at Dollarfield. Is this Scotland's next forgotten High Line in waiting? It could transform this industrial decay into a public amenity. Our final leg brings us into Lower Mains. This was the true economic cradle of the village before the academy took over. Before the main roads, this quiet street was a major artery between Stirling and Kinross. Now, it's just a quiet spot to end a walk. A town built on aspiration, murder, and the coal that ran out.